It's been absolutely ages since I've last vlogged, so I thought I'd just create an update. So yeah, today is sort of the end of Thursday. Essentially, it's like the end of an extremely busy week for me. There were like 3 assignments due this week. There was like algebra on Tuesday, and then there was an art painting analysis on Wednesday, and then this morning was analysis. And so it was just complete sort of chaos. Last night I got like 4.5 hours sleep. Like I went to bed at like 1:30 and then had to wake up at do the maths like 6 o'clock in order to sort of finish typing up the solutions to the maths problems. Essentially now, whenever I'm walking anywhere, I'm kind of just solving maths problems in my head, and then just leaving the sort of write up stage, because that's just boring and tedious and takes a while till later. But anyway, so what else have I done? So yeah, I'm just like currently enjoying this sort of beautiful BB Lake, which is main sort of feature of the Cornell campus. I spent the last couple of nights sort of sleeping in like the new apartment I moved into instead of at Sean's place, although I'm still need to actually put in an order for a cable so that I can connect my PC to the internet. Currently I'm just almost doing a it's like I'm basically like typing up stuff and then putting it on USB and then taking it to university and then just plugging the USB in the computer and printing stuff that way. It's kind of absurd, but it's working for the moment. But also in terms of like fun stuff, what have I been doing? It's hard to think, but I'm sure there's some things in there. Yeah, it's mainly just been sort of work and not much. Although I just read a great review of like Ad Astra from like Brody from the New Yorker. I really like his writing. So definitely looking forward to seeing that probably with Sean when he comes back from Africa. What else? I should just put this in the view in the background. I'm probably boring anyone else. You can just stare at this. What else? Unfortunately, we're sort of running currently with all the assignments. Like Wednesday was sort of an impossibility. I've been feeling a bit low on energy, but I'm trying to sort of eat up. I recently had to like read. I recently sort of joined the kind of graduate dining membership thing. It essentially means that you sort of get like $1.50 off each meal, which is just not too bad considering it's about sort of 10% of it. What else? What else have I done? I remember thinking I should blog on like Tuesday in case I sort of forget all of this stuff, and it seems I already have. Anyway, it's kind of sort of maths, more maths at the moment. Sort of Monday as well was the weekend as well was just completely full of work. Sunday night, and then Monday morning was like grading the 100 or so assignments, and then like the 100 or so quizzes. The quizzes thankfully were just very quick to grade. And then all of Monday was taken up teaching. Almost every single day, this like one of the reoccurring kind of running jokes inside like my favorite gaming magazine, Edge Magazine, is that there's this joke that like every time the editors finish an issue, they think to themselves like, how do we do this? Like, how do we manage just to scrape by this month yet again? And almost every day this week has felt like that. When I handed in like the algebra assignment, as well as the art history, as well as the analysis this morning, as well as the marking, I was like, oh man, how did I do that? How did I just scrape by again? But I definitely feel like my brain is kind of, and my body is just working at like 90%, GPU capacity at the moment. It's just number crunching going on all the time, always trying to make the best use of my time. Albums as well. How did I forget that? Oh my God. Like Monday morning when I was just thinking about all of the marking ahead of me, I was just very sad. And so I'm like, finally, I'll listen to like the first half of like Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Band. I've been saving this album for a very long time, 5-6 years, something like this. My mind was blown like within like the first Oh my gosh, it's just so good. Like listening to it again, like listening to it for the first time, I think is, to me, felt like, you know, if you, it kind of felt like people, it almost felt like sort of like children sort of creating sort of music, and that there was no limit to the sort of creativity and like, yeah, compared to sort of artists these days, I don't think there's, like, almost every single sort of aspect of sort of the music production, the songwriting, the composition, everything was very simple, however, like, extremely tuneful, extremely well done, and very effective in terms of storytelling as well. Just for instance, the way the sound recorded almost sounds slightly different from each song. Anyway, there's no point in me sort of like talking about this for ages. I could easily talk about this for like an hour. But anyway, it was totally worth it. Oh my gosh, yeah, I think if you don't, like, if everyone in their lifetime needs to listen to this album in a completely silent room with headphones and just revel in the music. Well, yeah, actually, a lot more things happened to this week now that my brain is kind of squeezing out the separating all of the maths and sort of finding what was squeezed between them. So Sunday night there was like a math department party. I was part of me was like, oh, there's so much marking to do. Should I skip this? And then I'm just like, no, this is stupid. Of course I should go. The marking can wait, and it did. That was cool. Yeah, chatted quite a few people there. What else? Yeah. I don't remember. Yeah, I think that should be enough for now. Yeah, just you got. Bye.